Tywin's cold calculus, Cersei's paranoia, Tyrion's survivor cunning. When we look at the lions of Casterly Rock, we tend to view these traits as the inevitable byproduct of ancient, unchecked wealth. History suggests that House Lannister's ruthlessness was forged entirely in the gold mines of the Westerlands, a natural result of their ancient privilege. But the maesters at the Citadel track a different origin. These specific survival instincts were bred in a minor, impoverished castle in the Reach. They were inherited from Lady Rohanne Webber, a woman the small folk called the Red Widow. Branded a witch and a poisoner, she manipulated high lords and hedge knights alike to claw her way to the highest seat of power in the realm. To find the true source of Tywin Lannister's power, we have to examine the forgotten history of his grandmother and the mystery of her total disappearance. In the summer of 211 AC, the Reach was dying. The Great Spring Sickness had already ravaged the population, and a relentless drought was now turning the green fields to dust. This map shows the heart of a local crisis. Sir Eustace Osgree's lands are parched because his neighbor, Lady Rohanne Webber, has dammed the Chequy water, effectively choking off the river to his fields. Lady Rohanne was only 25, yet she had already buried 4 husbands. Small folk whispered that she was a man-eating poisoner who used witchcraft to dispose of her spouses once she tired of them. When the hedge knight Sir Duncan the Tall arrived to demand the water back, he found a petite, freckled woman with a striking red braid. He discovered a brilliant political survivor rather than the monster of the rumors. Rohanne was trapped by her father's will. If she failed to secure a 5th husband within a month, she would lose her castle, her lands, and her autonomy to a male cousin. Predators surrounded her. Her own Pastelin, the Long Inch, was attempting to force a marriage, while neighboring lords waited for her to show a single moment of vulnerability. In the cutthroat politics of minor lords, any perceived weakness from a woman invited a death sentence. As she told Dunk, she had to piss twice as hard to keep her rule. Rohanne secured her power through a bloodless political union. By marrying the frail, elderly Sir Eustace Osgrey, she satisfied the law while retaining actual control over her lands. The decision cost her an emotional connection with Sir Duncan, who left her service with nothing but a lock of her red hair as a keepsake. Years later, after Eustace inevitably died, the Red Widow maneuvered into a 6th marriage. This union would bridge the gap between a minor keep in the Reach and the most powerful seat in the West. She married Gerold Lannister, known as Gerold the Golden, the Lord of Casterly Rock and Warden of the West. Gerold was a man of cold ambition. Insisted that he had murdered his own brother and a 3-year-old niece to claim the rock. The union of these 2 survivors merged their worldviews. They traded the minor squabbles of the Reach for the high-stakes survivalism that would eventually define House Lannister. The direct lineage traces from Rohanne and Gerold's son, Titus, down to Tywin and finally to Cersei, Jaime, and Tyrion. Rohanne's methods of navigating a hostile world became the family blueprint. Tywin inherited her obsession with projecting strength to mask any vulnerability. Cersei adopted her reliance on control and her deep suspicion of the men around her. Tyrion mirrored her ability to leverage legalities and quick wit to survive situations where he was physically outmatched. In 230 AC, less than a year after her 4th son was born, Lady Rohanne vanished from Casterly Rock. She left no trace and no explanation. The theories are grim. Some suggest Gerold the Golden eventually turned his murderous ambition on his wife. Others believe Rohanne faked her own death to escape the rock, or that her past with Duncan Egg finally caught up with her. While history tries to forget her, Lady Rohanne's influence remains. The woman who learned to rule in a dried-up keep in the Reach effectively provided the ideological armor the Lannisters wear today. To uncover more long-lost secrets of Westeros, make sure to hit that subscribe button and like the video. Dunk and Egg are now riding north into the Riverlands. They are heading to Castle Whitewalls for the wedding of Lord Butterwell, a gathering hosted by pardoned traitors and a mysterious knight known as John the Fiddler. The prize for this tournament is a petrified dragon's egg, a relic thought lost for a century. But as the competition begins, a dark prophecy is about to hatch.